Hello my crafty friends, it's Arva. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with the November edition of the Stash Dive Collab, which is hosted by Jamie, who is Poetspice here on YouTube. Each month on the third Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we post projects with items that we have created that we have not used in at least 6 months or we have never used. This was the perfect collab for me. I hope that she does it again next year because it really helps me to get out of my comfort zone, not just use the new stuff that I pick up, but to go in and use up the stuff that I have in my stash. I hope that you guys will join us. There's quite a few of us ladies that do this collab. Their links or channels will be listed in the description box below. Please go check them out and show them some crafty love. See what great projects they have created for this month. So for my projects, I used quite a few stash busting items. I used embossing powder by Ranger in the Princess Gold and the Silver. I don't do a lot of embossing as much as I like it. Not quite sure why, but I had those. The silver had never been opened. I know it's been a while since I've used the gold. I used the Nouveau Crystal Drops in Navy Blue. I don't think I'd ever used this one. I used the nested labels from Alina Cuddle. I used these nested labels by Momenta. And I used these nested stitched ovals that are just generic. Anything that I can find any links for, I will leave in the description box below. I went into this Bow Bunny pad. This was from Tuesday Morning, and if I'm not mistaken, I got this in 2018, 19. I know it's been at least a year since I've been into this one. And then I also used this one, which is the Winter Wonderland from Sarah Davies, which is part of Crafter's Companion. Beautiful papers here, and I haven't used this one since last July, so it's certainly been over the 6 months. So I also used some dies from Stampin' Up! That were in my stash that I had not used before. I used a local lady here as my Stampin' Up! For my Stampin' Up! Supplies, but I will leave a link to Tiffany McGill's website. My local lady doesn't have a website, so I just order from the catalog with her. But Tiffany McGill, who is Crafting Like a Boss here on YouTube, she does Stampin' Up! And I will leave a link to her Stampin' Up! Page in the description box. So this is what I created for this month. I needed to work on some cards for Christmas. So for the first one, I used this is retired, I'm pretty sure, is the poinsettia stamps and die set from Stampin' Up! And I just used the die and the embossing die that came with it. I used Michael's matte gold for the foliage here. Just used some regular green and this red from my heavyweight Hobby Lobby pack. And this is where I used the stitched ovals and the gold embossing powder. And this piece came from the Bow Bunny page. And with this card, I actually turned the petals up for the dimension. So there's my first card. And then for the second one, this is where I used the collection from Sarah Davies. And I used a page that had blue poinsettias, white poinsettias, and I turned the petals downward on this flower. And I used silver for the foliage. Again with the green, and then I stamped it, here it is with the silver, and it says, "May magic and wonder bloom this holiday." Both of these sentiments were in the stamp set. Guys, excuse me, I'm a little nasally, a little congested. I'm just getting over the flu, so I know I sound horrible, but I wanted to get this video done. So, and here is where I added the Nouveau drops just to add a little bit more texture to this card. And so these are two of the cards that I'm going to be sending out to some of my friends for Christmas. So I hope you like my cards. Please leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think. And please go and visit other ladies and see what they've created this month. And that is it for today. You guys have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.